this really okay, wait, I can't speak. Okay, let's start from the top. Hi there, friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm shooting this on the 1st of January, which means that you'll be watching this in the new year. So happy new year. Yeah, happy reading, happy bookish things in the new year, and yeah, just overall happy vibes. So you probably clicked on this channel because you saw that I am reviewing this book. It's Ocean Vuong's On Earth We Are Briefly Gorgeous. So before we start, I'd really appreciate it if you would share this video or just share my channel in general to people you feel like would enjoy this. So that could be anybody really, anybody who is perhaps aspiring to read more, who's looking for book recommendations, someone you've had like a bookish chat with and you think they might be interested in this channel. If all of you sent this video or any other video to one other person, it would really mean a lot to me. I'm really trying to grow my channel. It's taken forever, but fingers crossed that this is the year that we grow. So this book is so precious to me, really precious to me, because of just how honest Ocean Vuong is being in the book, and just so insightful, does not shy away from talking about hard things, painful things. So yeah, it's just so exquisite, but also he does it with so much sensitivity and compassion. It clearly comes through. Yeah, so you can tell that Ocean Vuong is a poet, like myself. We love poets, yeah. And the reason you can tell is his work is truly elegant and exquisite. He is lyrical. The images that he creates are just like outstanding. This book is really a marvel, and it's a beautiful piece of literary work. And when you watch interviews of Ocean Vuong, you really get the sense that he is this quiet person, but so insightful and so powerful. He's the type of person who doesn't need a big presence for him to be impactful, and you get that with this book. There's a quiet power, if you will, with his words and the way he chooses to write. So the book is written in the form of a letter. So Little Dog, the protagonist, is writing a letter to his illiterate mother. Little Dog is Asian American. His mother is Vietnamese. She is half Vietnamese and half American because her father is an American soldier. So as you can imagine, the story is about Little Dog and how he is navigating growing up as Asian American, and we all know America can be such a tough place, and dealing with a mother and a grandmother that are survivors of war, and they clearly have PTSD. So it's mostly about that. I would say, oh, by the way, you find out why he's called Little Dog. I don't want to ruin that for you. So the book is divided into two, I would say. The first half is really, he goes into detail about his upbringing, about his mother's upbringing, and the circumstances that led them to immigrate from Vietnam to America. So that first half is about that and his relationship with his mother. The second half is predominantly about his sexual relationship with this American white boy called Trevor. So personally, I feel like the two parts are sort of disjointed in my opinion. And I did enjoy the first half of the book more than I did the second, just because I feel um, he's like his writing is better for me in the first one, and I love how he goes into the history, the history of his mom's life, his grandmother's life in Vietnam, and so forth, and what happened to him growing up. Not to say the second part isn't good, it is good, but I found it less, it captured me less, let's just say that. Maybe he was trying too hard, but also I felt like the first part was just like a beautiful flow of thoughts and insights. So I forgot to say that this book is, I recently learned the term fictionalized memoir, and I think this book is that. It's autobiographical for the most part. Ocean himself even says so in his interviews, and I love the fact that he says he was inspired by James Baldwin to write his book in this way. James Baldwin's Got Talent on the Mountain. I have a review of that, by the way, if you want to check it out. James Baldwin's Go Tell It on the Mountain is actually mostly autobiographical, and Ocean was inspired by this. He actually says he wanted the first part to be truth and the second part to be art. How good is it? So, friends, I highly recommend this book. It is a tough story to get through, especially because of his relationship with his mother is really, some parts are really hard to read, um, but he does it with such compassion and insight. You 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 can't help but feel sorry for the mother and what she went through, you know. Yeah, so those parts are difficult, but I really believe that he balances that out with just the most exquisite writing you will ever come across. The most exquisite writing you will ever come across. Okay, friends, so that was my review of this book, Ocean Vuong's On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. Please read it. Please read it. It's just so gorgeous. I read this towards the end of the year, and it went like, it was one of my best 2021 reads, easily one of. So I highly recommend this. Um, yeah, I'm actually planning on buying his poetry, because if his prose is this good, can you imagine the poetry? I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, spread the word, please. That would really mean a lot to me. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and Happy New Year again. Bye.